Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. In this video, I am representing my research group to present and share on our research entitled ShaWaq Achieving Excellence in Waqf Administration. Our team consists of 6 members from 3 different faculties. First is I myself, Abdul Hadi bin Abdul Talib, from the Faculty of Computer and Mathematical Sciences. Madam Sarihan Sadikin from the Faculty of Administrative Science and Policy Studies. And then we have Madam Zubaida Buhari and Madam Sulasri Putit, which are both of them are from the Faculty of Computer and Mathematical Sciences. And then we have 2 members from the Academy of Contemporary Islamic Studies, which are Dr. Nazira Hamdan and Ustaz Wan Arifin Wan Yon. And all of us are from the UiTM Sarawak. Before we get into the details of the research that have been studied, so let's have a look at some of the background of the study. Our study was basically focusing on Waqf. Waqf, or also known as Islamic endowment, is deemed or considered as one of the most crucial and important socio-economic institutions in Islam, which have been practiced since the times of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. The success of Waqf as a source of socio-economic in Islamic history has become a major factor why Waqf is still relevant and being used till today. On top of that, Allah also encourages all Muslims to perform Waqf through the following verse. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. لَن تَنَالُوا الْبِرَّ حَتَّى تُنْفِقُوا مِمَّا تُحِبُّونَ وَمَا تُنْفِقُوا مِنْ شَيْءٍ فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ بِهِ عَلِيمٌ, which means you will never achieve the truth of virtue and devotions before you donate some of what you love, and whatever you spend, Allah knows it. From Surah Ali Imran, verse 92. So what is Waqf, and what is the basic concept behind Waqf? Waqf comes from the Arabic words which are waqafa, means stop, al-habs means to hold, or al-mand means resist or restrictions. So the word Waqf is based from the principles where all properties is essentially belongs to Allah. On the other hand, according to the Shara, Waqf is a form of ibadah where a person or any Muslims hands over his or her property to the Waqf user to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So now we know that Waqf is one of the primary sources of incomes of Muslims that can potentially provide a significant return if it is being managed effectively. And this is supported by Amaluddin and his friend in his research paper. Nowadays, Waqf payment can be made in a variety of ways, which includes via cash, via electronic payment, and we can even have it in payroll deduction as well. However, currently most of the organizations do not provide us with digital certificate, and this leads to a problem where the physical certificates are susceptible to being destroyed or misplaced. Therefore, our research team has come out with a platform that can help the Ihtimam Samarahan organizations in managing their Waqf contributions from Islamic philanthropies through ShaWaq, or also known as Electronic Shahada Al-Waqf. Allow me to share a bit about the platform that has been developed by our team. ShaWaq, Electronic Shahada Al-Waqf, is a platform that has been developed to facilitate the Waqf payment procedures for both Waqf centers and any Muslims who wish to perform Waqf. ShaWaq consists of 4 simple steps. The first step, a poster of a Waqf center will be distributed to all Muslims who wish to perform Waqf. All necessary details will be attached and included in the poster. The second step, the user will need to scan the QR code attached in the poster. And after that, the user will be led to a Google form where the user will need to enter all the Waqf informations and upload the proof of payment through the Google form. And then once everything is done, a final step is that the digital Waqf certificate will be generated automatically and shared via email. Based on the previous research and studies, most of the Waqf management practices in Malaysia were focusing more on specific Waqf management aspects such as Waqf accounting and reporting, Waqf models and instruments, utilizations of Waqf assets, legal issues on Waqf administration, and also Waqf performance. However, only a few studies have been conducted on Waqf governance, Waqf applications, and also Waqf monitoring. It will be great if there are some study that will be conducted to fill in this particular gap. Therefore, the objective of this study is to investigate user satisfactions with ShaWaq, the platform that has been developed by our team. In addition, the study has focused on three main variables related to user satisfactions while using ShaWaq, and then ShaWaq usability, and also ShaWaq ease of use. For the research methodology, we focus on these three important aspects, which are the research design, the sampling units, and also the instruments that have been used to conduct this study. As for the research design, we employed a descriptive analytic design to examine user satisfactions with ShaWaq using a quantitative method. As for the sampling units, we have about 52 respondents who involved and participated in this study. On the other hand, as for the instrument, we have employed a quantitative research instrument via an online questionnaire survey, which is used to collect data from the respondents, and the responses were taken on 5-point scales. So the questionnaire includes three major sections. The first section is about the user satisfactions while using ShaWaq. The second section is about the usability of ShaWaq, and then the third section is about the ease of use of ShaWaq. The results from the data analysis were being interpreted using interpretations of mean scores from this table 1. And at the end of the questionnaire, there is a section to get some feedbacks and views from respondents related to ShaWaq. And then last but not least, a statistical analysis software suite, SPSS26, has been used to analyze the data. Let's have a look at the results and discussions of this study. First, demographic of the respondents. So as I mentioned just now, we have about 52 respondents who have involved and participated in this study. So from this table, we can see that there were 16 of the respondents were male and 36 were female. And we also have classified them into these three different employment sectors, where 22 of them were from public sector, 26 were self-employed, and 4 of them were from private sector. Next, the results and discussions for the very first sections that we are focusing on in this study, which is about the user satisfactions with ShaWaq. In these sections, we have 6 items altogether. So from the table, we can see that the highest mean score is recorded by item number 6, with the mean score of 4.19 and the standard deviations of 0.687, which is I would recommend ShaWaq to other users. And then followed by item number 4 and 5 with the same mean score value of 4.17, and then followed by item number 3, item number 1, and item number 2. So all items that assess user satisfaction with ShaWaq are at a high level. The second section that we are focusing on in this study is about the usability of ShaWaq. We have 4 items in these sections. So from the tables, we can see that the highest mean score is recorded by item number 3. ShaWaq is beneficial to the community with the mean score of 4.21 and the standard deviations of 0.723. And then followed by item number 1, 2, and 4 with the same mean score of 4.19. So all items that relate to the usability of ShaWaq are at a high level, except for item number 3, which is at a very high level. The third section is about the ease of use of ShaWaq. So we have 5 items altogether in this section. So we can see that the highest mean score is recorded by item number 4 with the mean score of 4.29 and the standard deviations of 0.667, which is ShaWaq facilitates Waqf in the era of the COVID pandemic 19. And then followed by item number 2, 3, and 5 with the same value of mean score with 4.17, and then followed by item number 1 with the mean score of 4.13. So it was found that the ShaWaq ease of use was at a very high level for item number 4, while the other items such as item number 1, 2, 3, and 5 were at a high level. Table 6 shows the overall mean score for all the 3 main variables that have been studied in this research, which include the user satisfactions, the ease of use, and the usability of ShaWaq. Overall, all mean values were at a high level, which ranged from 3.21 until 4.20. Overall, the users or the respondent shows a positive feedback on the use of ShaWaq. The results from the data analysis can also be supported by the respondents' feedbacks and comments. So here we have samples of positive feedback from the respondent. He was very satisfied with ShaWaq and highlighted the usefulness and ease of use of ShaWaq. In addition, there were some suggestions given by the respondents. So one of them suggested to include a payment section for users to make Waqf payment directly in ShaWaq, and another respondent suggested that the use of ShaWaq can be expanded for other users as well, such as donating to charity houses or any association. In conclusions, ShaWaq or Electronic Shahada al-Waqf was developed to provide a convenient platform and an effective endowment payment procedures for both endowment centers and any Muslims who wish to perform Waqf. And then, based on the overall results and the data analysis from the online questionnaires that we have discussed just now, most of the respondents are having positive feedbacks towards ShaWaq and having high level of satisfaction with the usability and ease of use of the ShaWaq. And last but not least, the findings of this study might be useful and beneficial to the state religious departments, which include Tabung Baitul Mal, the endowment centers, animals, religious schools, and Islamic non-governmental organizations, as ShaWaq makes endowment services more convenient for users. And here are some of the references that have been used in conducting this study. That's the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for your attention and shukran jazilan. Assalamu alaikum.